Okay. This video is not about anything serious. It's about a moment in life that gave me diarrhea. I'm speaking figuratively now. Because at that moment, I can laugh about it now. But at that moment, man, whatever this person did pretty much it put him on my short shit list. So I didn't like it then. I mean, I laugh about it now, but all right, let me tell you the story. Because I've been trying to do this video for months, and I just, I would do it and then, and delete it. And so I want to get this done and post it. Now, to some of you, this might be petty, but hey, I like to hear stories about interaction between, people. It's always interesting. Now, this is about the new person. I work in a building with at least 5,000 people, and on the floor I work, there are a lot of people. But if you see someone new, whether you act on it or not, whether you acknowledge it or not, your body instinctively is like, oh, hey, somebody new. And, some people actually do act on it and say, oh, how and they want to explore and have inquiry. Oh, did you always work with this agency? Did you work somewhere else? And, people who are more social. Then there are some people like myself. I'm just like, oh, new person, and I may or may not, probably depending, may not really explore any further. I have my limitations. But yeah, even a primitive person like myself, I understand this is normal human occurrence, or normal human moments, or whatever. All right, so this is about a new guy, and this happened at least 2-3 years ago, I think. And so, here's a new guy, like many other people you see, but yeah, and especially if the person's in your peer group or appears to be close to your peer group, again, instinctively you want to connect, and of course you place limitations on it, but it's there, whether you like it or not. So, in passing, I'll, instinctively, oh, hey, new person, I'm going to say, hey, how you doing? That's it. And I didn't go any further than that. And then the moment happened. In the common area, the kitchen, I was already speaking to someone who I know, and then the new person shows up. And the person I was talking to, leaves. And the new person's there, the new guy's there. And I just say in general, oh man, I'm so tired. And a statement like that, I'm looking for a normal response. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hope you sleep better tonight. Oh, you didn't sleep well. Oh, maybe you're sick, or maybe you should leave early and go grab some sleep. Not normal. If you come with skewed shit like, oh, was you up fucking a grizzly cross with a crocodile? Nah, I'm looking for a normal response. And so I tell this person, I just say out loud because he's there, man, I'm so tired. And I think it was just because I hadn't slept well the night before. That's all it was. And he says, "Oh man, you don't feel good? You tired, man? Well, what you need to do is now. All right, you're a new person. I think most men know about what I'm getting ready to explain, and there are some women who do. Unwritten etiquette. All right, an example of unwritten etiquette." At your gym's locker room. Towel up, bitch. It's not written, but unwritten etiquette, towel the fuck up. Nobody wants to see, you know, sloppy donkey dick dragged around or swung around in the, you know, in the lock. No one wants to experience that shit. You know, looking like some shit in a damn jar with formaldehyde. No one wants to see that. And draping, that's not toweling up. Draping is some shit if you're a, you know, a fucking dude, you know, at, you know, on a play or some shit. No, towel up. Unwritten etiquette. Unwritten etiquette in this situation is, it sounds like you're getting ready to give advice to someone you don't really know. Fuck no. Even when it's someone you do know, you still have to tiptoe or use tact when you extend advice. So if you don't know this person, you don't fucking give advice. Unwritten etiquette, bitch. And so he's already on a roll, and there's nothing I could do. I can't stop him. And he's like, man, you're tired? Man, well, you know what you need to do is you need to work out. Alright, so now you're giving me advice, and the advice is you need to work out. I've assessed, you know, you from head to toe, and from my observation, your problem is lack of fitness. And so, you know, I'm like, new dude, okay, I'm gonna give you a pass. This advice better be fucking good. It better be good. It better be some shit I've never heard. Like, you know, the foliage down there in front of the security office. If you go behind there, there's a mage with a blood red cloak and a purple wizard's cap. He'll give you a workout of your life. That's what I want to hear. That is the condition. You're giving me advice. You broke the fucking etiquette, and whatever you come with better be fucking good. And so, I'm waiting, and he's like, you know, because what I do is, holy shit, fucking bitch, you inject yourself into this. I've assessed you from head to toe. You suffer from a lack of fitness. So, I'm going to give you advice. And if you need an example of such advice, or let's say the outcome of the successful outcome of taking on such advice and incorporating it into your life, I'm an example of that. He said, because what I do is, now, you know, with the task of getting this video done and posted, you know, it's huge. All right. At the same time, I've always faced this dilemma. Should I tell you how my mind interpreted the remaining, the remaining part of what he said, or should I tell you what he said and then give you how my mind interpreted it? I'm going to give you what my mind interpreted, the final part of what he said. He says, man, are you tired? Man, you know what you need to do is you need to work out. Because what I do is, and the last part, this is how my mind interpreted it. Oh, my God. Royal guards are nowhere near. Okay. My father, the great king and ruler of these lands, has told me about your kind, you know, peasants, commoners, and indentured servants. And he's explained that these people are bored into a hard, laborious life, and you know, they suffer from this thing that we don't that we don't experience. We know about it, we don't understand it. It's called, as my father says, it's called fatigue. It's when your kind work in the fields and forage in the forest for knickknacks and things of such for your younglings, and you know, fruits and, you know, berries and things for your dinner time morsels, and he did say that you know this exists, and he also said, because he's the great one, that these people you should help them. This is a moment of charity and goodwill. Please give them a slither of our golden truth. But he said not an entire you know, not to give you people too much, because too much of the golden principle would bestow upon you the great wealth and prestige and power that the gods have given us. And your kind, as he has explained, you know, it isn't born and isn't capable, you know, of handling such fortune. So just a slither. So today, the proximity of commoner peasants from royalty, it's diminishing. Please retreat back. Please, let's maintain that. Okay, so I will give you a slither of my, you know, our golden principle. Okay, and then you can go on and continue your foraging and gathering of fruit and nuts. That's how my mind interpreted the remaining part of what he said. So I'm gonna finish what he says. He says, "Oh man, you tired? You know what you need to do is you need to work out. Cause what I do is now I'm gonna give you. I know it's lengthy. I'm gonna give you the last part. Now, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, one, I'm a nothing. Okay, I don't. Even if you saw me on pay-per-view, I'm still a nothing. That would just be a moment in life. That's not a sum of who I am. I, like many men and women, we're training, and a lot of us are training, you know, for the hope of competing in a combat sport. All right. So if you can imagine, workouts look a little different. They're a little bit more intense. But one thing I don't do is I don't have it in me to walk into a gym and be like, hey bitches, suck my ball hairs and lick my damn knees, cause the fucking king of the gym and of the cage is in this bitch. So guess what? Give me a butt suck. You know, that's something I don't do. I don't brag at all. Even if I do well at whatever it is I do, I don't brag, because it doesn't put any extra money, dick and pussy in your pocket. It doesn't help me, so I don't do it. Alright? I'm extremely low key about all this. And I don't bring emotion into none of this shit at all. Because at any given point in time, somebody can pretty much kick your ass. And if you bring emotion into it, you're going to be hurt. Puss hurt. So, with all that said, you know, I'm going to finish what he says. So he says, oh man, you know, you're tired? Man, you know what you need to do is you need to work out. Because what I do is, and like I said, this shit better be good. I mean, this workout or whatever. He said, because what I do is Frisbee League. Really? Frisbee League. That's your advice. Frisbee League. So let me get this straight. And I'm not shitting on, you know, people who do Frisbee League. Just as my assessment. So let me get this straight. You've assessed me. You've injected yourself into this advice as the pinnacle of, you know, and what you do is Frisbee League. All right. Not trying to shit on people who do Frisbee League. Just saying that, really? That's a sport you can play with your fucking dog. What's the most intense motion with that sport? This right here? Or I'm sorry, this. Catching the Frisbee. And when you're not in play, you sitting there with your hands on your hips saying, oh man, he's fast. But you should catch him. How they score on us, man? That's your advice. Now you're anyway. So we're at work. That shit just gave me fucking diarrhea. Because you broke unwritten etiquette and you gave advice and you came with Frisbee League. And so the only thing I could do is look that person in his eye and be like, no, I got this. And I guess he got from the tone that I'm not happy with the golden principle. But and so, months and a year or so passes, and I'm still saying, hey, what's up now? I pretty much I don't speak, and I just can't deal with fucking bitchy men. Men with clits, I don't get along with. Because if you befriend a man with a clit, what's gonna happen is those bitchy details are gonna come out in conversation, and I don't have the stomach for that shit. So that's the story, man. For some of you, a lot of you, it might not be all that amusing, but just sharing a story with you. This is Kevin B. I gotta go on to work. Please share some comments or whatever if you've experienced something like that. So, talk to you later. Peace.